I destroyed my marriage for a coworker. And now I'm sitting here asking myself why he won't let me back into the life I walked away from. This isn't some exaggerated story. This is my reality. And I still can't believe I let things go this far. My name is Ashley. I'm 32 years old. And I never imagined I'd become the kind of woman who blows up her entire marriage for someone else. But that's exactly what I did. Ethan and I were together for 5 years. 5 full years that I truly believed were good, stable, comfortable, until suddenly, they weren't anymore. It's hard to pinpoint when things started to feel wrong. Maybe it began when he got promoted last year and started working late 3 nights a week. Or maybe it was when our conversations lost depth and turned into nothing more than bills and routine updates about his daughter. His daughter, Lily, is 9. She's from his previous relationship. She's a good kid. I really did try with her. I wanted it to work. But stepping into someone else's parental role is harder than people admit, especially when her actual mom is still around, picking her up every other weekend and undoing everything I tried to build. Every time Lily came back saying, "My mom lets me do that," it made me want to scream. And then Daniel joined our office. He transferred from the Chicago branch. From day one, there was this undeniable energy between us. Ethan hadn't looked at me the way Daniel did in years. Daniel listened when I spoke. Really listened. Not like Ethan, who would nod while scrolling through his phone. Daniel noticed things. My hair, my clothes, small changes. Ethan stopped noticing those things a long time ago. At first, nothing was happening. We were just coworkers, getting coffee, talking about work. Then the messages started going later into the evening. I'd sit on the couch next to Ethan, watching whatever boring documentary he picked, quietly smiling at something Daniel sent me. I even tilted my phone away so Ethan wouldn't see. That should have been my first warning sign. But I told myself it was harmless. Then came the office holiday party. Ethan couldn't go. Lily had a school performance that night, so I went alone. Daniel and I ended up talking for hours in the corner, and when everyone else left, he kissed me in the parking lot. I should have stopped it, I didn't. I kissed him back. After that night, I couldn't stop thinking about him. I kept comparing him to Ethan. Ethan with his predictable routines, his dad jokes, his habit of falling asleep on the couch by 9:30. Daniel was exciting, spontaneous. He made me feel like I was the most interesting woman in the world. At work, I noticed the other women watching us. The looks they gave when we went to lunch together. They were jealous. It was obvious. They couldn't handle that someone like him chose me. I started making excuses to stay late at work, creating fake girls' nights. The lies came easily. That should have scared me. But instead, I felt alive again. Ethan barely questioned anything. He was too focused on work and Lily to notice what was happening right in front of him. Then Daniel asked the question that changed everything. "Why are we sneaking around? You're not happy. Just leave." When he said it like that, it felt simple. Why was I staying in a marriage that had lost its spark? I deserved happiness. I deserved passion. So I made my choice. I waited until Lily was at her mom's for the weekend. Then I sat Ethan down. I told him I wanted to leave. I didn't mention Daniel. I'm not completely heartless. I just said I wasn't happy and needed space. Ethan looked like I had shattered him. He kept asking what he did wrong, what he could fix. But the truth was, I was already gone. My mind was somewhere else. With Daniel. With the future, I imagined. "Is there someone else?" he finally asked. "No," I said, looking him straight in the eyes. That lie came out so easily. That same night, I packed a suitcase and went to Daniel's apartment. He looked surprised to see me with luggage, like he didn't expect me to actually follow through, but he recovered quickly, helped me bring everything inside. We opened wine, celebrated my freedom. He gave me attention Ethan hadn't given me in months. The first few weeks felt perfect. No more planning meals around Lily's picky eating. No more waiting for Ethan to finish work calls. No more pretending to care about his friends' boring stories. Just me and Daniel, free to do whatever we wanted. One Friday morning, he smiled and said, "Let's take a weekend trip, drive up the coast, find a nice hotel, drink too much wine." Ethan would never do something like that. So we went. The drive, the music, the ocean air. It felt like I was finally living the life I deserved. We barely left the hotel room that weekend. It was intense, addictive. "This is what you've been missing," he whispered. And I believed him. Back at work, hiding everything became part of the thrill. Secret looks, accidental touches, stolen kisses. People noticed. Megan from accounting definitely did. She used to flirt with him before I came along. Too bad for her. He was mine. Ethan kept texting, but the tone changed. No more begging. Just practical questions about bills, my things, what to tell Lily. I took my time replying. Part of me enjoyed making him wait. One night, Daniel saw me staring at a message about Lily's school play. "Do you miss her?" he asked. "The kid?" "Sometimes," I said, "but she's not really mine." That wasn't the truth. I did miss her, but admitting that felt like admitting I made a mistake. So I pushed it down. A month in, things started changing. Daniel wasn't as tidy as Ethan. Dishes piled up, clothes everywhere. He stayed out late without texting. When I brought it up, he smirked. I didn't sign up for another wife. I laughed it off. Tried to be the cool girlfriend, but something felt off. Meanwhile, Ethan stopped reaching out completely, and that silence started bothering me. One night, I checked his social media. He posted a picture with Lily at her school play. They looked happy. Without me. Something twisted inside me. This was your choice, I told myself, but it didn't feel right anymore. Then came the next holiday party. Daniel suggested we arrive separately. People are talking, HR could get involved. That was the first time reality hit. This wasn't just romantic anymore. There were consequences. At the party, I saw him talking to Megan, laughing, like they had been doing it all night. Something shifted in me. When he finally came over, he barely paid attention. "You look nice," he said, already looking past me. The magic was fading. Fast. When Christmas came, everything got worse. Daniel went to his parents' house in Phoenix. He invited me, but it felt like an obligation. I stayed, alone. Christmas Eve, I ordered food, watched movies, and tried not to cry. Christmas Day, I saw Ethan's post. Him and Lily. Smiling. Smaller family this year, but just as much love. I broke down, not because he looked miserable, but because he didn't. They were fine. Without me. That night I texted him, "I miss you, can we talk?" No response. I tried again. Nothing. At work, things got worse. Daniel was distant, spending more time with Megan. People were whispering. I couldn't take it. I left early. Called Ethan. Voicemail. No answer. Then I saw it. He changed his profile picture. No more photo of us, just him, looking happy. I texted again, begging at that point. Still nothing. That night I realized everything. I walked away from a man who loved me, from a child who needed me, for someone who lost interest as quickly as he gained it. The next day, I went to the house. Our house. I saw Ethan, Lily, and another woman. They were laughing, happy. He kissed her, and just like that, I knew. I was replaced. I lost everything, not because he shut me out, but because I walked away. And while I was chasing something I thought I deserved, he realized he deserved better too.